Day 119 of this incredible adventure, this journey that we are all on together. And how cool is it that you are part of this with us? We're heading towards the 260 chapters of the New Testament. And our goal, quick reminder, is not just to read the chapters, but to develop the discipline of regularly reading the Bible, to discover the joy that is God's Word. Romans chapter 2, Paul is continuing setting out what he calls the gospel. The gospel is literally just means good news. As an aside, I'm sure that you've discovered that Paul's writing style is completely different to what we have had previously in the New Testament. These long, sometimes intimidating, almost complicated sentences, and picking an easy-to-read translation really helps with breaking that intimidation factor and getting not just into the nitty-gritty of each verse where there's a lot of value in that, but in zooming out and seeing the bigger picture of what Paul is saying, not getting lost, as it were, in the wood for the trees. And so Paul ended the end of chapter 1 with a complete depravity of mankind. And in chapter 2, he picks up, and just another quick reminder, those numbers were not there when Paul wrote this. Paul didn't put in the numbers. None of the Bible writers put in the numbers. This was added later by scholars. And so it shouldn't break the flow of our reading. We should remember that from the beginning to the end of Romans, it is one letter that is being written, not a number of smaller sections broken up with different points. It's one big point that he's bringing across. And he's telling the gospel, the depravity of man, and we can't judge others as much as we want to. We see what they're doing wrong because we are equally guilty. Not one of us can escape judgment of God. God, who will judge us according to Romans chapter 2, will judge us for our deeds, what we have done, and empty rituals like circumcision for the Jews, apart and separated from our heart. They are not what will save us. We aren't saved by keeping laws unless we keep them perfectly. We aren't saved by doing what we think is right when we are missing the heart and the purpose of a holy God.